Hello everyone, today we are playing some more Valheim. I've done a fair amount of stuff off stream and I just want to pick off where we left off last time because I have held off from fighting Bonemass just so I can do it on stream. So let me quickly send out the Discord notifications before we get started. And yeah, then we can just play. But I kinda forgot to prepare the notifications ahead of time. Only takes a moment, so. But yeah, I built a little farm base since last time. I did a lot more exploration. I went quite far to actually build said base. I'll just show how far in a moment, but one more notification. Alright, notifications are out and we can just get started. So I tried to get to modder just to have it ready and available, but I only made it a very small part of the way here. I made a mini base on top of this crypt, like it's a tomb. But modder is probably going to be up here, thereabouts. Anyways, we'll take care of Bonemass first. So I need some good food. And I also need... let's go to Hildir. I basically need to clean out my inventory a bit. I have a lot of tradables. So I'll just convert it into money so it takes less space. There. I also reorganized a lot of the base, like a lot. And I grabbed another mod since last time as well. If I get a trophy here, I'll show it. So this mod lets me eat trophies to gain skill points. I just thought that was a cool idea. Now, there is a modder spawn up there, like past the plains. There is a mountain, and we can get modder there. I hit that. Never mind, it moved. There was a death skit up there. I have killed quite a few of them already. And I also killed a lot of hulings, so I was able to make the shield that you use with that you make with black metal because it does not require silver. I don't like the design I chose though, because the design when you craft it is so freaking small you can't really see it. So not iron tower, black metal. So I did make the serpent shield and fully upgraded it, but by that point I saw I already had the stuff for this, so I said why not just make this. And here when you go to select the style, they're all so tiny, like you can just make them bigger so you can see them better, so that kinda pisses me off. But yeah, this is a black metal piece of equipment that does not require later tier stuff. Fine wood varies to get even by black forest, and chain is just from the wraiths and from boxes in the crypt. Now, I still have the platter here, basically 8 next to nothing. I'll be using this for the boss. I've been stocking up on meats because I had the ingredients. I've been making a ton of minor stamina meats and my basically medium healing. Just tons and tons of it. I have already made some frost mead just to have it ready. I have poison resistance, but by now, thanks to the mask, it won't really help. Although for the boss fight, I have kept 2 on me. Then minor stamina mid, I have some here, and also some medium healing mid. And I also made a ton of serpent stew. Let me see where I put it here. So I can use this for Bonemass, although I think that's going to be a bit of an overkill. So I'll need to decide on what food to use for Bonemass, for one. Then after I clear out my inventory a bit, we can just go straight for the fight. I have a base right next to him already. So for foods, I want a good health food. So 55 health on the sausage would be better than the bear meat. I accidentally cooked quite a few necktails, but it doesn't really bother me. Then for stamina, I might use max ache. I might use turnip stew. Turnip will heal me very slightly more and give me a tiny bit more health and stamina, so that might be good. For other options, carrot soup, not as good as max ache. Queen's jam, okay, that is not as good, but the black onions, the black soup with the onions. 50 health. Where's my sausages? 55 health, 18 stamina, so I think I'll get sausages. So we'll be eating sausages, max ache, and this. So one of these sausages, max ache, that should give us a very good boost. So before we head out, let me show this. I basically rebuilt all the boxes here so that I have more room. Basically, I packed them tighter between themselves. I'm still running out of space, but it's not as bad, so that's something. And I've moved the ingredients or materials up here. I still have way too many dandelions. And the feathers, I'll soon use them up as soon as I get obsidian. Once I get obsidian, I can make the the arrows that use obsidian. So that's going to be much better than iron head. So far I haven't needed to craft any arrows, I've just been using stuff I've scavenged. Still have a ton of poison arrows, and if I remember correctly, it does stack with the poison from that poison bow you can get later on. So, where do I keep my flint? There. And something here that I probably can fit it in the tin box, but oh well. And then some coal can go back here. It just barely fit in there. Okay, that's good. Alright, so Bonemass, if I remember, is weak to impact, so I'll have to quickly check that. Oh, and I forgot to open one thing in the pack, which is the wiki. So, Bonemass. Weak to blunt and frost, then neutral to lightning and spirit, resistant to slash. But yeah, basically I'll just do the lame thing, which is just use the overpowered late game shield and the mace, and that should take good care of that. As long as I have the poison res, it should be fine, but even on the off chance I die, it shouldn't be that much of a run back. So with that said, we get 350 hits of this. Should be more than enough to kill. Hit this, and head out. I'll show the farm base later. I just want to get Bonemass out of the way first, to get his power. I have way too many of the spawning items for Bonemass. The only problem with the fight here is basically there's a lot of water around. Now I'm going to do a loop. Oh, there's a wraith there. Ah, didn't hit it. Okay. I want to kill the wraith because I need some more chains. Okay, there. That's plus 3 chains. What's that over there? A noozer. Okay, I kinda want to get rid of that too. Any enemy nearby I want to just kill ahead of the boss fight. To avoid having any issues. That takes care of that. We're using the sword for now to kill the enemies, so that I won't lose any durability on my mace. Alright. Poison res, shield and mace, and let's do this. Where is he spawning? Over here. Let's get some nice early damage. I still want to avoid the breath if possible. Come on, arm slam. Breath. wasn't quite greedy there. Again. Oh, he summoned the blobs. Oh. Let's take this time to heal. I keep getting ready. I'm going to take a moment to get my stamina back. Annoyingly so, I can't get... Actually, I should have used the frost resist. That way I wouldn't be struggling for stamina here. Frost resist negates wet status. And wet status slows down health regeneration. Okay. Again, I tried to be greedy. Breath again. Doesn't bother me. Just go around. Can easily face tank. There. And he dead. Alright. Okay. What is the skeleton doing up there? I guess he got spawned up there because he gets spawned by the blob throw of Bonemass. Anyways, no more wraiths flying around. They all show up at night. This is a little base I built just for Bonemass along the side of one of the crypts. Has a teleporter, has a bed. I forgot to set it for respawn, but it's fine. Then put that back in here. I have literally like way too many of these. A box and then 10 more. And you use 10 at a time, so that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 30... 31 times I can summon Bonemass. Let's go. Oh, I also have the big hooks here, so I could cook the serpent meat. Since I don't have a hearth in base, and doing it with campfires is a pain. Okay, very quickly. And close here, and go put the thing on the stone tablet. But yeah, that was kind of overkill, my preparations. And I also have a mod that will passively give me a boost. So as we can see here, passive reduces stamina usage while sprinting or jumping or swimming by 15%. It's not as strong as the normal version, which is 60%, but it's still plenty good. Because now it's passive, I don't have to actively activate it. I forgot to activate this one. So now, passive health regeneration 10%, damage done to trees by 20%, damage done to stones and veins 20%. So this will help with mining silver that we're about to do. Then kill the boss, and then passive reduces physical damage by 10%, block stamina by 35%, and returns 2 stamina every time you block. Alright, so next boss is Modder, which is just a big female dragon. So with that said, let's head there. I don't have any eggs yet. I do have, so while killing the fewlings, I also grabbed some lock spell, and I can make the lock's cape as soon as we get silver without needing to kill any wolves. So that will be quite helpful. I have so much freaking honey. Oh well. And I need to make 1 extra barrel. Might even make 2. I'll chuck 1 here. Basically, if you crisscross them like this, you get to fit more barrels in the same amount of space. That's why I took the time to just redo all of these. Stone can go there. I will need a bit of stone though, so... Alright. Mine can just go here along with some extra stuff for now. Have it here, then the chain and resin can go here. Alright, so I need to pick frost res mid before we head onto the next bit of our adventure, and I should grab a tiny bit of extra wood, but also bronze so I can build the stone cutter. Let's make that 4. It's not that much heavier. Just so I can build a little base in the mountains until I can reach closer to Modder. I want one that is halfway into the mountains. Let's get... Okay, don't need more wood because I'm going to be dismantling a base. Alright. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. The frost mids. Six should be more than enough. Again, I only also was the wishbone. Oh, it auto-clipped. Then good. We still have medium healing. A tasty meat in case I don't care about health regen and I'm just mining a lot. And then another poisonous meat that can just stay there so that when I move to the next piece of helmet that does not have the resistance to poison, I can just use that if need be. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. It's here. I built a little seed sack. And the rest should crumble in time. Now there is a mountain here. We can start exploring for some silver, but it seems to be too low from what I've noticed. Ah, scared it off. Anyways, I'm just going in. Going to go to the highest point here. Yes, I'm freezing, but that's not a big issue. Better than spending my frost res here because usually there's a box in those. Anyways, let's move. So I can reach Modder on foot. Or I can get past that mountain, then make a boat and cross the ocean for a tiny bit. And here, the tasty meat is perfect for situations like this where I'm just running a lot. Ooh, copper deposit. I already have a mountain of copper though. I'm using the Huntsman bow. Really good stuff. I have this mod that lets me pull things in from really far away, but sometimes that happens. The stuff just goes back and forth. Okay, let's do this with a big shield. Bears by now are just not a threat whatsoever. Yeah. Then break these, because these can give you fine wood, if I remember correctly. Grab some freebies, mostly just more arrows. More copper. I don't really care about copper by now. Like I have 4 or 5 boxes of copper with nothing to use them on. The berries I do want. I am careful of any trolls. The axe can break these a lot faster, but I just don't feel like taking the time. Anyways. Now, Modder is on that mountain over there, so we have 2 options. Make a boat, or just go around. Personally, I think I'll just go around. Like, it's not that big of a trip. And it will help me level up my running skill. And fighting skills. I don't care if that guy comes towards me. Okay, he dead. And let's keep going. If I find any trolls, I don't mind killing them. Next, I don't care about killing. Since by now I literally have over half a barrel worth of their food. Some raspberries, let's grab these. There's treasure here, but I don't care about it. Do I have any boar trophies for... yeah. So here I can eat those. Like you would food. And gain skill points. It just raises the orange bar of a skill by like 4 or so. Using boss trophies will raise it by about 100 or so. I think it's nice because there's so many trophies that are just completely useless after a point. Even the ones that you craft things with. Like once you make the stack breaker, for example, and summon the Eikthyr boss, there's not much stuff you can do with the trophies from deer, for example. Boar trophies, I get way too many of them because I have a slaughterhouse of them. Ooh, Eikthyr boss. Plus I just keep killing them. It's why I don't really bother slaughtering the piggies I have in base. Because like, I just keep running into more piggies as I'm exploring. Anyways, once my inventory fills some more, with a little hut, very likely there will be a beehive in there. So I do want to check it out. No beehive, no box. Okay, that was a waste of a trip. But we can see it coming into view. Probably with max stamina I can make the swim there. It's not that big and there's a lot of land to stand on. Plus my swimming skill is actually quite good. And here, if I eat the trophy, I now use up less stamina. So I'll just go for the full trip. So many deer. I want to see if I can kill them. Doing higher. Let's kill this annoying guy here. Thomas. Sit still. There. That's one. That's two. There's one more, but I'm pretty sure it ran away. But yeah, eating the trophy activates a weakened version of Eikthr's power. But since I need inventory space, I'll just eat them all. Oh, and Grey Dwarf trophies. Each one can be adjusted But I like mods like that. Because you don't end up clogging your boxes with a million trophies from a bunch of enemies that have no uses outside of just putting them on display. And yeah, I can just easily make the walk there. Okay, I'll stop with killing deer and whatnot, just so we can make a bit better time. A treasure. This is a tomb, so it should have some treasure. Oh well, it's great. I don't really have anything to buy from traders. It's just so I can see somewhat better. Doesn't really help. How about the torch? Okay, we can see a little bit. That's something. And we've almost done the full loop. Honestly, again, I can just swim across. But I get to clear more of the map this way. We should also pass by a fair amount of troll caves here. Berries, I don't care about. I wish they had some kind of use besides just eating them. Benzene. Portal. Back to base. Free up some inventory. And then we just head out again. I have some board trophies as well. Do we have an empty barrel somewhere here? This will do. Put all the raw meat in. Where do we have the bear stuff? Here. Then back upstairs. Mushrooms, berries. Resin can go here. Some money I picked up can go here. Alright. Now, throw these out. I could use the obliterator, since I have it, to get rid of as many worthless items as possible, but I'm just too lazy. Okay, this should collapse as soon as I clear the vine. Floating house. Okay, when it collapses we move on. In the meantime, let's pick some good food. Let's go for stamina, some mushrooms and some yeah, let's go for carrot soup. How is it still not destroyed? Is it because of these? Yeah. It's literally floating in there. Let's just use the hatchet. Screw it. Alright, so now it's getting destroyed. Good. Now let's head out again. Oh wait, I followed the coast a bit too hard. Right, so we have to backtrack, but let's check the actual map. Yeah, I have to cross. So Modder is here, thereabout. So we cross. There is a mountain where we can grab some eggs from Modder. Because I'm playing 3x, it means I only need 2 nests. Let's go. I also really want to tame some wolves, if possible. Anyways, I'm running. Tasty mead. For 10 seconds I get a faster stamina recovery, as long as I don't do anything that uses up stamina. Although I think that you can still be using stamina. Okay, beehive. Get that. And we start heading this way. Have to do another little swim. And over there is one of the 2 mountains. Was that Odin? So I saw something disappear there, something black. That might have been Odin. He sometimes will show up while you're just exploring the map. I've run into him once when I was showing some stuff to my girlfriend last night. Okay, so we have a mountain here. But it's not the mountain we want. However, it has two drake nests. There's no point though, because the modern mountain has 5 nests. So that's going to be even better. However, I'll use Frostred Mid and go up this mountain because I need some obsidian. This will be a lot easier to get on this one. Okay, wolf. Okay, so we have a skeleton down there. Okay, wolf pelt. So we get the dragon bed, wolf meat, wolf jerky, real good foods. Now I can't remember if we can get the Fenris armor from that enemy that... So there's this enemy that spawns only at night. He's quite tough. Or if we have to find a cultist. Silver can only spawn at high elevations, that's why I'm going up, even though it's not the mountain I want. If we find a golem, that means there's silver nearby. Needless damage there. Again, I just want a tiny bit of obsidian for now. Obsidian is black stones, like that one here. This will let me upgrade my cauldron. So tool shed. Oh, not cauldron, my workbench. My bad. Somewhere. Okay, up here there's silver. That's a golem. I want to see if I'm able to fight it, like tank a hit. Yes, I am. Never mind. Come on. I'm pretty sure I got the timing correct. Now golems fight against drakes. how much you can guard. Ooh, crystal. Okay, that will be good. But are there any drakes around? Here I'll get 3 eggs. And they are very heavy. Now let's make obsidian to get started. Okay, it's over there where the silver is. As soon as I get some silver, I can gain immunity to frost without needing to use the mid. There's 2 more nodes here. So let's grab them. Should be over here, I think. Alright, so here. This means plop down a tiny little base up against this wall. Nothing complicated, I just want to chuck a portal for now. Tiny little base so I can mine in peace. I'm short on wood, so I can't put a roof. Now, if I'm not fast here, it's very likely that some drake will come and attack that base. Okay. Wood. So making basic boxes for the obsidian and the eggs. And for any other stuff we found. Those. Alright. I'm going to make another box here for the extra stone. Let's go. I have just a couple minutes before my frost res mid expires, only minute 33. So if we can get 2 silver by that time, we are pretty much set. But since I have to take the time to build this, I don't think we'll be able to. I want to avoid having to use a second mid. And drakes can aggro through walls like this. Not just aggro, but also attack. So I need to fully close it off. Alright, any enemies nearby? No. Need to check another wall over here in the back. Okay, I don't think a drake can attack from back there. Okay, should be here. There. I have the top mining mod. All the silver should be fully gone. So now we have silver. I can make the lock's cape or the wolf cape. Also, this loincloth of the bear, kinda weak by this point. Wolf hide trousers might be a lot better, but it does lower our speed by 5%. And now where is Locke's cape? Locke's cape. Is it here? We have Locke's cape, and for wolf cape we need what? I have to check the wiki. Wolf fur cape. I need a wolf trophy. Honestly, it doesn't really change anything whether I make the Locke's cape or the wolf cape, so let's just make the Locke's cape. Now it has the same defense pretty much after upgrading as the troll cape. But it doesn't boost sneak. Not that I sneak around that much now. Over here I have this box with old equipment, so that if I die I have something to help me get back quickly enough. Scale goes in here. I make these. I need a box or two. Tin, deer meat also, and now I don't need the frost razor meat either. I'll keep it for later. Since it can be helpful once I change to the next level of equipment. Anyways, so now we are also immune to the wet status and to the you're feeling cold. So all in all, that's some good stuff. Now buff with this, then bear meat. I don't need to use the really good food for now. No. There's a drake over there. Can't really reach it. So it's here. Somewhere around here. Did the drake hear me? Ah, it's being annoying. Yeah, here's the solution. Okay, one is dead. And two dead. Nice. Get back in. Got rid of the things. I really hate how heavy metal is in this game. Yes, metal is freaking heavy in real life too, but it's just annoying having to do so many back and forths every time you need to mine a full node. Stone can go here. Silver can go here. Now I could upgrade my equipment to silver tier already, but I'll just hold off on that. Here it is. Silver ore only, okay. That means I've gotten the full vein. That's down. Then I would just do, I think, 2 more trips to get everything. Box over here. One more trip. For now I should have enough silver that I don't have to worry about running out in the immediate future. Okay, just want to see whether we've grabbed everything. I think we have. And I know this will probably attract some wolves. I just wanted to get a tiny bit more obsidian. Pretty sure I heard the drake, but as long as I go inside and it can't see me, it will de-aggro. Then I'll slip off the night because I don't want to run into annoying enemies. However, okay, obsidian is here. Since we have the silver, let's see what we need for silver tier equipment. I want to start by making the Frostner. I have Emir flesh over here. Then I need fine wood, if I remember correctly. This is a really decent poison bow. Does more damage plus poison compared to my current bow, but it uses slightly more stamina, and most importantly, it makes more noise. Huntsman bow is really strong because it makes less noise compared to everything else. Okay, so I should make a butcher knife. So silver sword, we need leather and iron. We have iron here. We have some tin here, so might as well use it. So silver sword. I thought someone was attacking my piggies, but no, it's just on the outside some enemies are fighting. Probably a skeleton found their way here. Anyways, so we have made the silver sword, not to upgrade it. Then I want to make the silver mace. Oh, I also... where's my obsidian? Where did I put the freaking obsidian? Here. I want to see about getting the upgrade, so... Where is it? Tool shelf. Can I just stick it up here? So now workbench levels up. Might as well level up the root armor. while at it. I have like a million roots that I have no use for. Upgrade and upgrade. So now those are maxed out. I can upgrade the loincloth as well, but soon I'll be changing it. So I don't know how much use I'll get out of it. Still, let's do it. I have the stuff. So if I remember, it is blueberries. I have so many. Yeah, so many barrels that I just can't tell what is what. Anyways, that's maxed out, so now we have more defense to work with. And defense matters for blocking. And it also matters a fair bit, obviously, for not taking damage, but also for getting staggered. If I remember correctly. Anyways, we have that. Now, butcher knife, let's make one, since I keep forgetting to craft this thing to kill my piggies. Alright, so we need wolf hide chest piece. Would be nice, more defense than the thing I have, but I care about the speed drop, so we'll skip that. Then I need, where is it? Frostner. So ancient bark, silver, and freeze gland. Should have freeze glands here, silver here. Alright, so we make the Frostner. It's like a mace, it does less damage, but it will slow down the enemy every time. Alright, besides the Frostner, what else do we need? We need iron mace, I need silver mace. Or is there no silver mace? I have silver sword, Frostner, and what else can we make? Yeah, I'll have to look up the thing, so silver. What can we make with this? We make the flesh repairs. Frostner, I already made it. Drogur Fang I can make. I can make the scythe, but I'm pretty sure I need to beat Modder for that. So I can make the butcher's table to upgrade the cauldron. So I need ancient bark, core wood, fine wood, and silver. But equipment wise, we already have the stuff we can really make use of. Okay, so cauldron upgrade. So okay, butcher stable. Should have core wood here. Can I just chuck it down there? Okay, I'll just chuck it here. Screw it. So this lets us make better stuff. Ice cream, I like the pan, but this is an incredibly good stamina food I can make. Then wolf jerky, wolf meat and honey. This is a really good balanced food. Then I think with cooked wolf meat, let me get the crops from my garden. Alright. And I also have some more crops in my farm base, so I'll go fetch those very quickly. After I make some wolf skewers. But first I want to cook one piece of meat here. One wolf meat. Just to unlock the health option, because the skewer... no, the jerky, not skewer. The jerky is 33 and 33. Then the skewer should be like 65 health or something. But you need cooked wolf meat, if I remember correctly. Or not. No, I guess I need something else. Oh, let's make some ice cream. Alright. Place this in. Let's make some more. This way, if I accidentally get any bonus, there, I got a bonus. It plays a little ping sound and gives you an extra one. I have a ton of Grey Dwarf eyes, since they keep running at me. Alright. Check this back in. Then silver can go here along with excess honey. Can make reinforced chests, but these don't have that much more room compared to a barrel. It's basically just twice as big as a barrel, but takes so much more space. In the same space this takes, I can basically fit 4 to 5 barrels. And then there's the higher tier of chests that I haven't unlocked yet, that use black metal. Anyways, I'll just put some crops in here. To make room in the inventory. And we still have to head to Modder, so I need to hurry this up, honestly. Okay, I'm going to check one stack here so I can find them easier. Alright. Don't need any more Ymir flesh for now. Frostner level 3. Can I upgrade anything? No. So for forge upgrades, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. Which ones have I actually made? I think I'm missing one. I have a lot of them upstairs. So we have the cooler here. Where's the other ones? The tool rack. So we have cooler. We have the tool rack. We have the bellows. Then anvils. Grinding wheel is back there. So anvils and smith's anvil. Pretty sure I have those. That's chopping blocks of forge cooler. Smith's anvil. Chopping block. Do I have 2 chopping blocks? Okay, I can get rid of one. Okay, just to test, I'll make an anvils. I'll just see if I can just check it back here. Should be able to place it there. I should just make a ladder there. Okay, so level 6. And smith's anvil, so iron and wood. Pretty sure I have that though. Still, we'll make it and see. Iron and some wood. Okay, it took a moment to register. Alright, so then close this off. Don't care about it. Make a little ladder so I can get on it easier. This will do. So now I should be able to upgrade the Frostner and the sword a lot more. So we need silver and leather scraps. Have a ton of scraps and plenty enough silver. Maxed out, and this is maxed out. Now let's compare. So my old sword versus the new sword. Old sword 73 slash, use 10 stamina, 93 slash, so 20 more, but it also does spirit damage, so undead enemies mostly will take extra damage. And durability is the same. Parry bonus doesn't really matter. It does use up slightly more stamina, but it doesn't matter at this point. Then Frostner versus the Mace. Mace 73 blunt, Frostner 35, so it's weaker, but it does frost, which slows down the enemies for about 5 seconds. Great for when you are surrounded, and spirit as well. But I'll keep using the mace for now. Still, my old sword can go in here. Then we fix up the items in the inventory and we head out again. Okay, I need... where's my obsidian box? Here. So that's in. Then finally I just need to put the silver away. Grab a bit of stone. Chuck this in. Can I make the stone cutter? Yes, I can. Can make workbench. Have a bit of stone. Grab a small amount more. Let's grab it from here. There should be plenty of stone, plenty of wood. And I need to put the butcher's knife somewhere. I can go here. Then before we continue, I need to go check my farm base. I haven't shown it yet, but really far away on the map. So my base is here. I looked at the entire map and went down, 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 because there is this little bundle of islands where it's meadows and plains, but because they're small islands, you don't get as many enemy spawns. So I built a bridge between them. So here on this side, we have meadows. By the way, building the bridge was a pain and a half, because if you touch the water, you then have to force sheath the hammer. But yeah, I can use this to grow meadow crops. I just need to wall it off a bit from enemies, which is pretty easy to do. And here we can see the bridge. Again, this was a pain to build. I have had to improvise a lot to do this. Here I have made some stairs, so if I fall in the water, I can get back up without drowning. So this is the meadows side. Then upstairs, I have a bed and a cooking station with a bunch of, basically a bunch of cooking stations on a hearth, so I can make a ton of meat at the same time. And over here, I have my campfire, so I'm fully covered from both sides. And we have the plains over there. But also, I have elevated this bit of land so that I can make a farm on here. That way I don't have to get all the way there, where there's mosquito spawns and whatnot. I can just chill here on this piece of land. We already can see like I have a lot of production from just this little parcel. Now we go back And I should have enough barley and flax for the next good while. And when I need more, I can just always go farm more. No. And an empty each box to put this stuff in. And we can just head out. I just need to drop off a thing or two. Alright. Then repair any equipment. Also, we are going to build the proper base, so I need to see the name tag is Snow 1. I have the teleporter all set up. Now, this food, bear meat, and let's get deer stew. Not as much stamina, but since I'm in the mountains I might need to fight and stuff. I need to hope that no enemy comes while I'm dismantling here. Then we equip our brand new sword. There's a drake over there, but we are done with this mountain. So I need to head to where Modder is. So let's take a look at the map. Modder is pretty much fully west and slightly up from where we are. So we'll just try to beeline it, although we have to go the long way around. So let's go. Bear. Not that I care. But this is the first star bear I've run into. We'll probably run into some trolls on the way too. Yeah, the sword is working well. Should be near a troll cave. Now, these guys normally are resistant to slash, but since we do spirit damage as well, can't even shout. Now, let's mark this. I don't need to do this, but since we run into it, might as well. And I might as well use the maces. Ooh, a star skeleton as well. Okay. I don't need circling cores anymore because I'm past the swamp where you can get essentially infinite of them. But let's do this, like my completionist in me just I really want to get this done. Check this path first. Okay, this is the dead end. Good. And this leads up. Some more circling cores. I already have like 3 or 4 boxes of them. No worth. So don't really need them. More here for the money because soon I'll need to start buying some stuff from the traders, like the handle for the sickle. Any money on the floor or anything? Not that I can see. I like destroying these because I hate the sound they make, the fire effect sound. Okay. Didn't open this chest. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Middle path is pretty much a dead end right away. So we mark this as completed. And let's go. Heading up. Nothing useful. Right. Use this up. Any trophies besides that? No. Alright. So off we go. We just follow the coast. Copper deposit doesn't matter to me. That's taken care of too. Let's get some of these. And then we'll just keep going further and further. Over there, there's another tomb, I'm pretty sure. But right now I don't care about it. Come at me. go. There's a spawner over there, so this is not the best place to do this, but I don't have much of a choice. Workbench, teleport, there we go. Then we drop off a few things. These off. Alright, I can drop off this here, this over here. That can go there. This can go here. I'm trying to organize them now, because if I do it last moment, I'll just not be able to avoid spending a million hours on this. Alright, so then put that in. Alright, and now we can just progress. It's here, yeah. And since seed, we don't really need it anymore. Alright. Then buff up again. And off we go. We're halfway there. Just a little bit more of a run. It might look like I'm going quite far away, but to avoid swimming earlier, I chose to just go the long way around, help me explore some more of the land. No star bear, way easier to fight. Can these guys just let me be? I have places to go, dragons to kill. At least with the frost res I have from the cape, I don't have to wait until daytime to go exploring. It negates the feeling cold effect and the wetness. Okay, I'm going to mark this here on the off chance I want to do it. Like if I need stuff in the future. Alright. Oh, there's another right in front of the copper. So I'll just mark this because it's kinda interesting. And then we'll just keep going. Oh, I do want this. You are. So that's dead. Okay, I need to go for a swim here. I have enough stamina. Come on, let me get out of the freaking water. Alright, the rest is simple. Even if I can't see a thing. We'll just stay beachside, since that way I can see better. Don't like how dark nights get. Can I access the box? No. Just a big boulder where the box should be. Okay. It's brighter. And again, frost resist also protects you from rain. So I am wet, but it doesn't actually lower my stamina regeneration. Really good stuff. It's honestly a game changer because up until now you have had to deal with wetness and whatnot, and it's suddenly just fine to be out in the rain. Box. Okay. There's one more skeleton in the back. Oh, two. Alright, I'll keep going. Oh wait, I might need to swim across here, so just to check. Yeah, here we swim across. Alright. No, we do not. Okay, let me get my bearings. So we have crossed. Okay, so we are going in that direction then. Alright. Now that I know exactly where to go, it's going to be much simpler. I keep going over here until we run into a bit of meadows. Should be around here. Screw the deer. I'll let this one live. And meadows here. There might be a beehive here. No beehive. But this is a nice spot to quickly plop down a teleporter. We are almost where Modder is. Just need to make room in the inventory before we go on further. I'm going to hop by my elder base to drop off the seeds rather than carrying them around. I also should dismantle some of my arrows. I'll just switch to iron arrows. Is iron more important? There's basically next to no iron to gain from these, so let's switch to these. Instead dismantle the flint head. And now with the obsidian I can also make these. Fixing everything. Alright. Next up. I need a tiny little bit of room to get rid of some flint I've picked up. Drop off these. Okay, my seed box is over here. And here. Then, upstairs I have some berries. I can drop off. Not enough room. Oh well. Combining the stacks. I have so much crap in my inventory, honestly. Okay, where can I just chuck some dandelions? Here. I can just put some bones here. And some berries. And I think we're good. I am carrying around a lot of stone, but the moment I start building the proper mountain base, it's going to go very fast. Like you really burn through stone. Ideally I want to find a well in the mountains. It's like this thing where it's like a cave base, but it goes down. Oh, didn't mean to dismantle that yet. There's a piggy over there. And a neck. Honestly, I can't be bothered. Alright, so the mountain starts almost right here. As soon as I head down a bit, it's the mountain. So we'll go up the foothills. From this side it should be way less steep. So stay down here. I'll take the least steep path. Over here we have the mountain. Once we get a good ways into the mountain, okay, let's puff up. I lit the wolf thingy. Alright. I don't need to mine right now, I just need to get close enough to where Modder is. And ideally get to explore a cave or two, but only after I have a base to respawn at. Here there should definitely be some drakes. Oh, didn't realize I was just completely out of stamina. They don't do much damage, but it's still annoying having to deal with these. I might build the Drogur Fang just for the drakes. Oh, okay, so we have... Oh, that's just blood. I thought that was a Vegvisir to show us where the boss is. If we find a stone structure up here on the mountains, it's very likely we will know where the boss is, but specifically, let me see. So we go up, little shadow, we follow along the shadow, and Modder is up there. It's not that high. Alright. We just follow along this shadow and we'll end up where Modder is. Let's just use the poison arrows. That way it's only 2 shots. Takes care of those. Was there a nest nearby? There probably was. Okay. I need to mark here as silver. And it's basically here is Modder. I don't care right now about mining silver. I already have about 70 or thereabouts silver in base. So until I burn through that, okay. This is Modder. Unusually low. I'm used to Modder being like ultra freaking high. So this is a really good spawn. Because it's also a flat area Meaning modder is more likely to spawn and then land somewhere close. So as long as I can get a bunch of wolves, we are pretty much set. Now, modder is here. I just need to find a nice little spot to build the base nearby. There is this thing already built here. Ooh, we have a golem. Okay. If you can help me break the base up, that's actually good. Saves me a lot of time, because this is a nice base location. Come on, keep breaking. That's good. Come over here now. Nice. This is me. Come on, here. Where are you attacking? If I was still using the serpent steel, I wouldn't be able to face tank him this anywhere near as good. Now, this is exactly the spot I was looking for to build in. Because it's a nice flat area right next to the boss. I don't want the boss to be able to see where my base is, because it might aggro on the base as I'm coming out of it. So very quickly, might as well, because I forgot to do this. Okay, so we need 3 eggs. Okay. So now modder is registered on the map and we need to find a nice spot. That one works well. Since modder flies around, I don't want it aggroing on me. So nice flat areas are the best. I'm just pulling the thing over here. One more shot. All right. Another one. Hadn't spotted me yet. Okay, I can't see a thing looking from that direction, so let's start from here. I'm building a fully stone base for this one. doesn't need to be massive. However, ideally I do want it to be big. Alright, that will do. I accidentally placed it inside the ground. I need to hurry up because it's almost night time. Again, I keep placing it inside the ground by accident. Right, I think the door, like the front door, will be this way, just so I can get back into the fight faster. Okay. There we go. Now to add the walls. That was annoying. And to I need to pickaxe this bit here. Okay. Just there. Now, I need the foundation here. A wall here. And another wall. Okay, it's night time, so I need to be careful. It does make a lot of noise when you build. Exactly what I need. More wolves. One star wolf. If only I had the base ready. I need to get the base ready, then sit on top to start taming the wolf. There we go. This will do. Alright, perfect. One more smack. So I can clip it better. this the inside of the base. If I can at least chuck a wall. Then that will help a lot. Since I don't have to worry about enemies constantly coming for me. Here. For now I'll build the wooden gate, but not for long. I'll replace it with iron. Later I kind of forgot to bring the forge with me. Alright, we're almost done. More wolves. Where are they? Pretty sure I heard a wolf. These need to go one further in. So I need to dig a tiny bit deeper. I knew it. Alright, they shouldn't be able to reach me up here. Can I don't have meat to try and tame this. Screw it. I'll just go fight them. That's bad. Was that all? This way, I hate building at night. I could just sit up here until morning. And they did destroy my stone cutter. Still, if something is destroyed, I just get back the full amount of resources, so it's not the end of the world. Placement. There. There. That. Oh, I thought there was a tree stump. Never mind. Okay. Go. And door. And now wolves should, at the very least, leave us alone. Now let's repair all the damage they've caused. Let's also buff again in case there's some annoying enemy that comes our way. And I wish there was an option to just repair everything in the vicinity, even if it would cost more stamina. Alright, so that's taken care of. Then I have to do this here. Pick this out a tiny bit. There. And now that we have walled it in, I'm going to lower all the floors and dig it out wherever needed. Now, the reason I need such a big base here is because I plan to tame a bunch of wolves and have them breed in here. So I need to elevate not elevate, I need to flatten the ground so they are all in a good distance from one another. Honestly, I can have a little elevated section here for just myself. Or I can just have the stone cutter. Off in the corner. Now, does the stone cutter reach all the way here? Yes, it does. So it's perfectly fine there. Then next to it, we can build the workbench. Then I want some sort of windows on this side. Then we can close off the rest. Can put a little window here too. The window is there just so I can kinda see if I'm getting camped by some annoying enemy. But I think I can make it a little bit bigger. It will look much better. I start from here, or like this, yeah, and I end up with a slightly bigger window. Things shouldn't be able to attack through here either way, and I can always just put metal bars on the window. Okay, I can't jump that high, so I'll just put this here so I can jump on top. Now there's a little bit of an offset. I don't think it will matter. Here the Drake, hopefully not close. Where is it? There it is. I'll have to see what it actually damaged now. I assume it damaged something on the outside. Alright, let's continue. Building another fortress. Alright, so now I hope there's no more drakes. That will come be annoying. I want to build these along the wall. Okay. I'm out of stone. I haven't placed a portal yet. Like I said, you really burn through stone doing this. And now we have to do the most annoying bit out of any stone base. You have to actually build the freaking roof. But first, I don't want to put this since it will be protruding. There's another drake I can hear. Kind of want to do this here. So I can place the campfire in this bit. Then build up like this. I can still reach the fire. The fire reaches about here, so we can just put the bed here. Alright. Then I want a little like fence sort of deal. Let's do it from this side. single ones. No. Just move the fume hood on the opposite side where the bed is. Like this. This way I can have my wolves in the center, but they won't bother coming to where my bed is and whatnot. Just to keep them out of the way, mostly. And teleporter. Can just go here. No. Modder. I'm going to flip the bed the other way now. Place a box here. 2 boxes here, because I'll need food for the wolves, and another box here for crafting and whatnot. Where do I keep hearing the drake? Oh, over there. Ah, little bit high. Is it coming towards me? I think it's just hovering. Oh well. Let's finish the base. There is a stone structure over there I'll check out. But for now the priority is putting a roof on this place. To do that, it's going to be quite annoying, so... I'm going to make a foothold. So I can get up. And we have to use stone for this. Now the first round is nice and easy. Just go around and you place the stone. Nothing difficult here, but as we go more towards the center, we'll need to use core wood for support. Here, this, this. Then we elevate this one more, and then we place a roof. This basically acts as a fume hood. I'll show it from the other side. This will prevent us from getting smoked in. We can see the smoke just goes nicely up high by doing this. I just need to make it out of wood. I hate when I'm in the middle of building and then some enemy just decides to come be a little annoyance. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the foundation here. Let's do that real quick. Oh wait. Is this... Oh, it just hasn't caught snow because it's covered up. Okay. Now let me show the problem we are going to have here. If I make this, it's going to hold up to a point. You can go basically one in all around, and as long as it's supported by two pieces of stone, it will stay there. But stone loses stability very, very quickly. So once I try to put something here, it's going to start crumbling. Like if I put it here, this is the limit of how much it will go. So the center will need extra support using beams. This will just barely not crumble, and this one will crumble. And now I need to go fetch some more wood. So let's do that. Yeah, not wood, stone. Which I have like multiple boxes of. In fact, I can get rid of some of my wood. I'll keep a bit. And back we go. Eventually I'll make a mega base to have all the teleporters in one place, like a big hub of sorts. Now, even though there's a gap there, it still counts as connected. That's why that thing I just did worked. Now let's see how far we can push this. Going to be very close whether this can close or not. Okay, it closes. Nope. I knew it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull out the core wood, build some support beams. Now it shouldn't crumble unless I need to do horizontal beams as well, which I probably do. So let's start the horizontal beams. then the small one, then this, what's wrong? Thank you there. Honestly, I can make the center kind of a ladder going to the roof in case I ever need the roof access. Alright. Break this, break this. Here, I can see what I'm doing almost. Maybe with this, yeah, I can see a little bit better. Then I need one more. Here. No. Let's put it like this. And this should be good enough now. No, still no. This work? I might have to pass the support beams through, so let's try that. Let's just remove all these and start over. But that's my problem with metal bases. With stone bases. Sorry, I keep having brain fart since I haven't really slept in a while. Alright. So we have the center bit to cover. What if I go beam here, and we expand them one more beam up? That way the stone passes through. No, still crumbles. Alternatively, I can... Okay. So I need to go fetch something. Need coal, I think, and iron. No, coal and bronze. No, copper and coal. I'm going to build a forge. Just close that gap with iron. Okay, we have copper. We need some coal. Coal in another box as well, if I can find it. I really need to organize this mess. Alright. Here it is. Alright, let's go. So first things first, we build a forge. It can just be squeezed into here probably. Alright. If anything, this is kinda like having a sunroof. So now the base should be complete, but I want to see if then okay, so I can't just add more stuff, but they are attacking the doors. Lovely. Did not okay, I need to hurry back. Did notice my food was out because I took so long. Ooh, okay, let's hurry back. I need to hurry back and close that door. I haven't eaten yet. But it's fine. That was a really stupid death, honestly. But that's yet another reason why I put these things elevated. Wolves cannot get on here. Therefore, my stuff will always just be safe. Now, I need to destroy these. So I need to eat something just to buff up. And then I need to build the better doors. Iron gate. Setting the spawn point here. Then I'm going to put some stone in here, some wood. Now to repair all the damage. Alright, and lastly, I need to put extra doors here, so enemies can't just see me through. The window. Now, like I said, I think I'll just make this into stairs going up on the roof. Roof access might be quite useful. Enemies would stop aggroing so much. I don't want to set them to passive, but it is annoying. It's not like they are hard enemies or something. on the roof. Here I'm going to put an iron gate. Fence this in with iron. I don't think I can put this here without it crumbling. Or I guess I can. Yeah. But what I can do is add the roof. So now the base is complete. Although the center part counts as not having a roof. But I don't have wood. Okay, let's just this. Now we do. So next things we need to do is go back up, put that little bit of roof over there. Okay, that will do. Or actually, didn't mean to break that. Hopefully I can put it back without it crumbling. Alright, there. Now, let's put the lower roof on that bit. There. So now there's no gap. Nice little base. Shooting way too high. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is find a wolf and tame it. To do that, I need meat. Over here. So 50 wood, 200 stone, plenty enough. I just need that in case an enemy comes, like a golem, and breaks a bunch of things in my base, so I can just quickly rebuild. I'll just check this in here. Actually, I think I'll build the obliterator real quick, so... Okay, I need 8 iron, 1 thunderstone. Iron I have here, and further out... No. I have the thunderstone over here. Now, where do I have room to place the obliterator? Because it does a massive AoE. Bogwitch base, Hildir base, probably Hildir. Oh, I dropped all my wood. I should have some here. And this is another thing. Maybe I need to build a quick little something. I want to be able to just... Oh, I need a forge for this. Then never mind. Not this place. Although, since I am here... Just to make some room in the inventory. Suck the wood back in. It's good. So, bukeberries, I don't need any of those. I literally have never intentionally used those berries. Okay, I'll just plop it down here for now. I will put all the berries in, and then let's put in this stupid thing. I need to move back. And depending on what you put in, you'll get different stuff. A lot of things will just turn to coal, but it's a good way to just permanently get rid of something. I'll quickly go by Hildir once more, just to free up room in my boxes. Remember back in the day, again, you needed to sell items one at a time, and it was just annoying. So now they've changed it to stack at a time. Which is honestly much better. And money goes here, but I have a lot of it now. The hawk can just go in here for the time being. And let's see. Where do I have the dragon eggs? I'll move these to the other base we just built. Or I can even straight up put them on the altar. The items from when I died. I accidentally put my shield away. down. I could have used crystal stuff for the base, by the way. I did consider it, but I'm saving it for my main base. I really am not in the mood to just go hunting for golems. Anyways. So I'll just leave those there. Now, do I try to take on Modder alone, or should I get some wolves first? Alright, let's see. How much health does Modder have again? It's been forever since I fought him. Here. Okay, 7,500 health. Bite 120 pierce. Claw 110 slash. Spit shotgun 30 pierce. Cold breath 200 frost. We do have frost immunity, but it can potentially still do quite a bit of damage. Neutral to blunt, slash pierce poison, weak to fire. So fire arrows when she's flying. So let me go fetch some. I keep them in my elder base, since that's who you use fire arrows for mostly. One stack should be more than enough. Then, is he immune to poison? No, neutral. So let's make the Drogur Bane as our bow. For that I need these. Okay. Drogur Bane. Where is it? The final stitch. I do like the punch in the game. Alright. Is it here? Drogur Fang. Okay, so I need deer hide and gook. I have tons of both. Alright. Drogur Fang. Then max it out. More silver. Besides this, I don't really have anything else left to make with silver, outside of some base related stuff, so this much silver is going to last me a while. And if I need more, I can always just go mine some. It's literally... okay, so we have this much and this much. Yeah, that should be good for a while. We don't have some here. Oh no, that's tin. Alright. I need to see Wolf Trophy, what other uses it has besides the cape. No, it's just the cape. Therefore, I can just consume it. Since I have the Lock's cape, which is literally the same thing. goes in. Alright. Where did I take the copper from? Here. Now for the boss, I'll need some really strong food for health. Also, Dragonbane versus Huntsman Bow. Huntsman is a lot more quiet. Its range, I think it's 4 meters of noise compared to 15 that is most bows. So it makes a huge difference. Now 50 on pierce versus 56. So this has more, and it also has a decent amount of poison on top, and it should stack with poison arrows as well. I'll still keep the Huntsman Bow on me. Besides that, some room here. Frost arrows. Not really that useful to me. Resin can go in here. Toss this away. Can go there. And now, just eating stuff one more time, I want to try and tame some wolves. Ideally, star wolves. Getting a 2-star wolf to spawn is next to impossible, but 1-star wolves are relatively common at night. So specifically, let's see. So wolf, middle of the mountains during the night time, despawn at dawn. There can be up to 6, very common, and those can have stars. But it's just going to be really hard to get a star wolf, like a 2-star wolf. Alright. Okay, it takes half an hour to tame. Alright. We can try, but it's going to take a while. So ideally we want to find 2 or 3 of them. Another golem. I hate how common these things are. Now you can do massive damage to them using a pickaxe, and it's the only enemy that is weak to pickaxe damage. that. And that. A nest. Let's grab this. Let's check that stone building as well. I mentioned earlier. I could have used this as a base, but repurposing this to fit a bunch of wolves wouldn't be that helpful. It would just take too long. I hate these, like the wooden weapons that show up, because trying to get rid of them takes forever. And then I just keep accidentally picking them up before they have despawned, and I have to start the despawn process from the start. Ah, another golem. Why are they so freaking common? Got greedy. That's good. Okay. I want to see if I can tame it while it's trying to attack me. Okay, so this counts as frightened. So I'll just kite it back to base. Or better yet, I'll kite it back to that other stone building. Okay, come inside. And then check the meat. Now let's wait. What if I check it a bit closer? There. And run away. I'll just build a pen for them, trap some, and do it like that. Freaking golems, man. The respawn rate for this is just ridiculous. Alright. That takes care of that. I can always try to fight Modder alone without an army of wolves. Should I? Alright. Back to base to just offload some of my inventory for the millionth time. So let's check the farm. I like because I use the teleporter. Thinks that it's snowing in the meadows. Takes a moment for the weather to catch up. Okay. So we can go here for now. So if I'm going to solo modder, I need a really good food. So probably serpent stew. This is the highest health food I have. What about the wolf skewers? Wolf jerky. What do I need for wolf skewers? Like, I should have unlocked them by now. Oh, I need onions. I don't think I've started planting onions. Let me see. I should have onion seeds though. Turnip, carrots. Guess I just haven't found onions yet. Okay. Oh yeah, onions are from... they are found in boxes, in buildings, in the mountains. That's why. Just remembered. It has been very, very long time. Alright. So shield plus sword for modder. Good work. Fixing everything. To make sure I'm topped up. I kind of forgot to check up here. They should be ready. These are stamina ones. So we have minor stamina, tasty mead, and medium healing. So if I'm completely out of stamina, I use this if I'm not in a fight. I use this if I'm in a fight, and I use this if I just need to heal. Alright. Next up. Honestly, I'll just YOLO and attempt at modder. Why not? I ended up eating the jerky though, so we have to wait 4 more minutes. after half the duration of a food has expired, then you can actually eat something else. In the meantime, let's prepare the food. Sausages, a really good buff. For the fight I'll need more health than stamina. A max ache with sausages and serpent stew. Serpent stew. I'm just still thinking about the skewers. Have some more serpent stew somewhere. Oh well. So serpent stew plus sausages plus max ache or turnip stew. Turnip stew is going to be a little bit better. What about... okay, this is health. Carrot soup. Max ache. No. Yeah, max ache is going to be better. Oh, put this backwards. Oh no, it was correct. Put the egg is here. How many dragon eggs do I need? 3. Okay, so we'll already have those up in the altar. We have some annoying enemies outside again. I'll just kill them real quick. I have to go around fixing my roof for the billionth time. I think everything is fixed. So let's start heading there. To make sure there's no enemies around. No stupid golems. Is this a cave? No. But there should be a cave nearby. Alright. Now I need the good food. So 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and 20 minutes. 1, 2, and 3. The moment my health goes up to near max, I'm going to start the fight. In the meantime, equip fire arrows. Let's do this. Let's say at around 160 health. Because it takes some tiny bit of time for the boss to spawn, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and spawn. Where is he spawning? He is spawning over there. Oh, over here. The blizzard threw me off. Okay, has landed. On. Again flies up. Stamina mid. Okay, need to recover stamina. Lands in a pretty bad spot. Did she get stuck? I think she got stuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's semi-stuck there. Some health. And lands in a very awkward spot yet again. And I kinda have to get rid of the small ones for now. Okay, just barely had time to pull my shield out. Okay, we almost have it. Ooh, I really need stamina. Okay, now I can finish her off. Alright. And now we can unlock the artisan stuff. Alright. That was not as hard as I expected it to be. It's been a very long time since I tried to just melee her. Usually I either glitch her out somewhere or I will use a mountain of wolves, like just a ton of wolves. Oh, I want that enemy down there. That guy. Come at me. Is there another one? Come on, stupid things, just get attracted to me. Okay, Wolfang. Let's get the eggs from here. Oh, there's the wolf. Clearing out some more enemies and making our way back up. Star Wolf. If only I could tame that. Ooh, another Fenris. The Fenris arm, Fenring. To make the Fenris set, we need to kill cultists in the caves. But it's the only set in the game that makes you run faster. Considering how much exploration you have to do in this game, it is important to get that 9% faster running. And eventually I will tame some wolves here. Close the gate. Don't get stuck in it. And then leave the extra eggs here. Then once I put the head, like the modder trophy, on the stones over here, I'm just going to end the stream for today. I wasn't planning on actually beating Modder, I want to get some wolves. But if it's going to take that long, then... Okay, passive adds 20% chance to have tailwind while sailing. Increases maximum carry weight by 100. Yeah, that is not going to do much. 100 more carry weight. And then increases movement speed by 5%. On the other hand, that buff is actually nice. I imagine 5% is not immediately noticeable, but it should become clear very quickly. Alright. So, until next time, I think I'll just make a base close to Yagluth. For Yagluth, let me see. Oh, I didn't register the modder base up there, but Yagluth should be around here, if I remember correctly. So let me have a look. Yes, Yagluth. Okay. So we have the Bog Witch, then we have the Bonemass I fought earlier. And then Yagluth is in here. Around here it changes to plains, and Yagluth is by the water. So I can just go to the base here and walk to Yagluth, no need to travel far. Build a nice base, maybe tame a lox. Oh, almost forgot. Now we have the ability to make the artisan table. Where can I put this big fella? I guess here will do. And now, with the artisan table, we can build different stuff here around the base. So we can build a windmill, we can build a spinning wheel for the flax. The windmill makes you flour from barley, then spinning wheel makes you, basically it makes you fabric from flax. So we can make those two now. I think there's one more. No, it doesn't matter. Point is, we can get a lot of stuff done now. So, thanks for watching. I'll just stop it here for today. Have a good day, night, whatever everyone, and I'll see you all next time. I don't know when it will be, but I don't know for certain whether I'll do this or go back to Hardcold or just do something else. For now, I'm just going to get a nice meal. So